Hello guys, and welcome back to Igniting Illumination. In today's video I'll be drawing Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. So once again I put Ken Kaneki, the drawing we can check out in my other video where I did the pencil drawing of him, and then in black colored pencil of course, and I have a time-lapse video of that with a narration explaining how I drew him. And in today's video main focus is just to get him inked digitally and then color him. So once again, as I mentioned in previous videos, you want to go for the thick brush, thick lines for the face. For the here, we're going to decrease the brush size a bit. Now the rest of the body, like the neck, we're going to go with a thick brush, same as the face. The details of the face and details of the clothes, we're going to decrease brush size. Of course, use a thicker brush, obviously. Now, make sure you ink in everything that you need, because once we finish with this, we're going to get rid of the drawing that is behind, that's just in a reduced opacity. Now make sure when you're coloring the hair to don't color his hair in pitch black, but make sure that you choose a color that is close to pitch black but not completely, because we're going to use the pitch black color as the shading. Clean up any stray marks or lines that are left after you color the hair, and sure everything is in a different layer, the lines of the drawing and the hair color and the face color, skin color. So for the skin color we're going to use a peach color. Make sure, oh, and he's pretty pale, so we're going to switch it from a peach color to a slightly lighter color. So make sure and color his skin color in a slightly lighter color than peach. Now once you got the base layer of the skin color, you want to go in and make sure this layer is underneath the hair layer, so that you don't have to deal with coloring over the hair color, okay? So go in, make another layer, use the peach color, and we're going to use that as shading for Ken Kaneki. And you're just going to, for the shadows, it's going to go underneath his lip, the right side of his face, his neck, his part of his ear, and underneath his hair, and it's going to be like creating sharp angles underneath his hair, following the pattern of his hair for the shading. As for the eyes of Ken Kaneki, you want to go in with a light layer of gray for the iris, and part of the shading for the white of the eye. And the pupil is going to be black, and then the highlight in the bottom right is going to be white, and the highlight beneath his eye is going to be light gray, slightly white in a place, and as you see the top of his eye, there's going to be like a small kind of shading in. It's not going to be pitch black, but it's going to be extremely close to it, so you want to make sure and indicate that. So the iris is going to be gray, and it's going to be a bit grayer than like the highlight that's kind of gray at the bottom of the eye. So the top is the closest to pitch black, then the gray tones down a bit for the iris, and for the highlight, big highlight at the bottom, less gray once again, and then for the round highlight, it's white. As for his clothes, color his shirt black, and the tie that he's wearing is going to be red. So it's going to be a dark kind of red. Leave it as a kind of dark red, because we're going to go in with another layer of darker red. And remember to, for the shading in, the color is going to be gray shading, and for the hair, now we're going in with the pitch black, and we're going to color the shading the right side of his hair, and each of his strands of hair, they're going to be like indented shading in it, as I will show you in a moment. And underneath his eye patch, you want to add in some shading too, as I did earlier. So just go in a bit underneath the left side of his eye patch and add some shading. Finally, you want to go to the top of his head or the middle, lower left, and add in some highlights. So it's going to start in the lower left with highlights, and it rises as it gets to the middle and drops again as it gets to the right. So with some white highlights. And this has been Igniting Illumination. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment. Tell me what you want to tell me what you want to see in the next video. Leave a like, subscribe. You guys are awesome.